Hello you what's his faces, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we will be debunking the idea that snipers are OP in Call of Duty Mobile. All I ask is that before you watch this video, watch it to the very end at least before instantly disagreeing. I'll do my best not to join on, but also feel free to leave your comments below. I want to see what you guys have to say and think about this video. Have constructive dialogue and criticism with each other, and of course just don't be rude, and yeah. If we have all that set, we can go ahead and begin. So the things we're going to be covering are time to kill, aim assist, and the game itself. So anyone who snipes will usually get a higher kill per minute and KD ratio if they use an AR, SMG, or essentially any weapon that's in the meta. And you can do a simple litmus test to see if a weapon is in the meta. People are using it. Even in pro play, you rarely see people use snipers. And I'm not talking about scrims, but in the COD Mobile World Cup, where there was money on the line, or championship, very few players use a sniper. You know why? Because it's not overpowered. When you use a sniper, you are usually at a disadvantage. If snipers were OP, everyone would be using them. But instead, the ASM-10, DRH, and 𝓮𝓆𝓬𝓽𝓽𝓲𝓷𝓰𝓼 reign supreme in ranked. Like usually, when I'm playing ranked, around my 10,000 trophy legendary thing or whatever, I usually see maybe one sniper on the enemy team maximum. I rarely see a whole team of snipers, and that's only if there are a team of snipers. I just like to play like that. Well, other than that, you don't see multiple snipers. You see one sniper and then everyone else running the meta of the 3-shot ARs. But with that said, let's get into the main portion. But before we get there, please keep this in mind. Just because a sniper does well with snipers doesn't mean the snipers are OP. And on top of that, a good sniper can be killed by a bad AR player. But a bad sniper cannot kill a good AR player. So that is the statement, and let's get into it. Okay, so the next topic is this scenario I've been getting in my comment section constantly. People saying, if you take a sniper and an AR and set them up against each other, the sniper will always win and it's not fair. Well, I'm gonna have to say yes, but no. So actually pulling this from Path.exe's video, he said sniper rifles, they have about a 233 millisecond reaction time to kill lead over any other weapon class currently. It takes a lot of skill, but the reward is ridiculous right now. However, based on YouTube and Reddit feedback, instead of nerfing snipers, blah 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 blah. So I'm actually keeping that part in mind, but this statement right here, 233 millisecond reaction time to kill lead. It seems like that, but it's not. I went ahead and tested it myself. That part will be at the end of this video because it's a bit long. If you guys want to actually see it, it's back there. But anyway, please keep in mind when you're using an AR or SMG, you should already be ADS or aim down sight before you're ready to shoot. Quick scoping itself, you have to be unscoped so you can see your enemy. Otherwise, it defeats the purpose of quick scoping, and you just have snipers going around just hard scoping camping. Once again, ADS means aiming down sights, but with an SMG or an assault rifle, you're always moving, which is a benefit that you have that you don't have with a sniper rifle. So yes, if a sniper and an AR player are standing in front of each other and shoot, the sniper will win. But the scenario itself is flawed because the playstyles are completely different. Let's say a boxer and an MMA fighter are going to go fight on boxing rules. The sniper being the boxer and the MMA fighter would be the AR, due to, of course, more versatility. The boxer will usually win in a landslide. Why? Because that's a bad situation for the MMA fighter. And the reason why is because they're not in the situation that's good for them. They can only use their fist. Not to mention, that small advantage that a sniper has is only given to the sniper because they only have one shot. If they miss that shot, they are dead. Okay, so the next part is the fact that you gotta keep in mind the time to kill of a sniper is always the same. It doesn't change. Whereas the time, well, unless you blank scope, but that is inaccurate and it's a risk. But other than that, with ARs, your time to kill is always varying throughout the game. Why? Because other enemies are either low, one shot, all these different variables. So you could effectively make your time to kill faster than a sniper if you're taking out someone who's already been hit. An AR player has the advantage of always pretty much their time to kill fluctuating with so many different benefits. On top of that, as an AR player, you can literally attack and defend at the same time. For example, I'll have some clips up or whatever. You can slide backwards while still shooting, so you're effectively leaving the area, shooting, you don't even have to be aiming at someone, but while you're shooting that beret of bullets, you're also warding off any other enemies from pushing you. So you're effectively getting to cover while also attacking at the same time. As a sniper, you can't do that. You pretty much shoot and then you get away. Now the next thing we're going to get into is the game itself. This is Call of Duty Mobile, not Modern Warfare or Cold War. This game is modeled kind of after BO4/BO2 with the movement, I would say maybe like 10 to 20% more enhanced, just because the way the sliding works in this game is, I feel like, a bit faster pace than in Black Ops 4. And that's another reason why the scoping speed of snipers should be as fast as they are or faster, simply because people are moving, flying all around the map. Now yes, we do have Gunsmith, and that takes from Modern Warfare and Cold War, but the core game is literally BO4 with all that movement. So you don't see people in Modern Warfare moving how fast they do on COD Mobile. That's why you need to be able to scope in relatively quickly with a sniper. If you're a good AR player or a good SMG player, you should be consistently moving. At no point should you really be standing still. So that also makes it way harder for a sniper to actually hit you if you're moving back and forth. And so that is my second point. Now my third point is the fact that aim assist does not help snipers. People always think that aim assist buffs sniping, makes sniping OP, but aim assist really doesn't do too much for snipers, or at least good snipers, because guess what? A good sniper already has you pre-aimed. The sniper that's, doing 1v4s or 1v5s, aim assist doesn't help them out too much at all. If anything, it's pretty much just as much as aim assist would help out an AR player, if not less, actually considerably less, considering you have to already have the person pre-aimed on. So if I'm already pre-aimed on you with my crosshair or whatever before I scope in, aim assist is not going to change that. I'm already on my target. Yes, it might pull it closer, because aim assist, at least from what I've found, it only really activates hard when you're on sniper once you fully scope in. But other than that, doesn't help too much at all. Like me myself, I can turn off aim assist and have no issues. The main reason I even use aim assist is because of ARs and SMGs. But yes, that is the other misconception. People think that aim assist makes snipers OP. It doesn't. Good snipers barely need aim assist. It wouldn't change much even if they turn it off. Heck, turn off aim assist for snipers, it really wouldn't change anything. I would just say there's so many little things that I literally couldn't get into in this video that AR players have that are so overpowering over snipers. A sniper has to be pretty much very careful with, everything they do. But that's pretty much, my overall statement of it. Sorry this is a little bit janky. I had to go ahead and re-record it because it got corrupted. But yeah, let's get into the second part where I pretty much go ahead and just show you the proof. That's for anyone that wants to see this. This has already been 10 minutes long. But yeah, without further ado, let's get into that. Okay, so this is the portion and collection of clips I use to actually go demonstrate and prove the fact that snipers' time to kill don't need to be nerfed, and if anything, AR's time to kill don't need to be buffed. All these are what I use, so without further ado, let's get into that portion. Okay, right now you're going to see me in my editor and actually count the frames. So, it's what, a freaking hand cam too? I'm counting it by simply hitting this little arrow key. So if we go in, well actually let me go ahead and click it first. Click the screen. Let's start off with the AR. So this is a decent class. It's not the fastest killing ASM-10 class, but it's a really good class and it's the one I always use. But anyway, let's do it. So first let's get our way all the way over here, right? I'm going to do it from being ADS'd in on the actual sniper, not the sniper, the actual AR, because you're gonna wanna, have it ADS if you're gonna go ahead and kill. You should always have your AR or assault or SMG. I'm already ADS. Okay, so we're gonna do it from the first time the bullet leaves the gun. So I'm gonna say this frame right here, this one right here is the first time the bullet leaves the gun. So that's where I'm counting from. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And I'm going to end it right there because as you can see at 23 frames, the man is deceased and the red little lines have come up. So that's 23 frames right there. And let's go over here to the sniper. And as you guys will see, I'm going to do it from the first time I actually see the scope or the FOV change, because that's the easiest way to pinpoint it. I could do when I hit it, but that's just gonna make it take longer, which I don't feel is fair. So from the first time the FOV changes, because if we're counting this accurately, it's from when you're quick scoping, not from if you're already scoped in on an enemy. So if we're quick scoping, that's how snipers are able to move. It's right here. If you guys see that movement, that is the first time the frame starts to move, so we're gonna go on this one. So ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. That's when it hits it. 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. And right there at 29 frames is when the man is, when the red thing pops up. But yeah, after looking at least my findings, it seems that snipers are actually slower. The only way a sniper could be faster is if it was calculated from here. So let me actually do this, right? So we go ahead and start from before I'm scoped in, and we do this. Okay, so we are in Premiere Pro now, and as you guys will see, let's go ahead and count it, right? We gotta move the dial a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna have to get it to when we start shooting, so it's gonna be around here. So actually, no, not when we start shooting. We're gonna do it from when I see the scope. Well, actually, no, when I see the first frame change from the scope button being hit. This is first change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. And there we go. So that is 40, right? Say we take 40, right? As you guys can see, I've entered the information. So we have 40 frames for the ASM10 not ADS, and then 29 frames for the 𝓮𝓫𝓬𝓲𝓪𝓵 not ADS. And actually, based on my calculations, it actually, resembles the things I've been hearing around it being 233 milliseconds faster for a sniper. But there's a small problem. You shouldn't be calculating or comparing these two values. You should be comparing this value right here and then this value at the top. The reason why is snipers and ARs don't work the same. As a sniper, you have to be un-ADS to be able to see your enemy and actually strike, because without quickscoping you can't actually take people out without you having to be hard scope long range. They work fundamentally differently. But as a AR player, whenever you get to an enemy, you should already be aimed down sight, meaning you have that advantage. And on top of that, when you're aimed down sight, you can still see on the sides view. Yes, less, but nothing compared to as a sniper. The rest of your vision is A, pretty much blacked out, or B, it's blurred out to the point where you can't even see. And on top of that, it's still hard to hit them even if you could see it slightly on the other sides. So as a sniper, you pretty much have to be un-ADS'd or not ADSN the entire time, or 99% of the time. As a sniper, you want to spend the least amount of time in your scope. Only when you're taking that shot should you be scoping in. Whereas in AR, whenever you get to your target, you should already be ADS. So they play fundamentally differently, and so you should be taking the calculations based on this. And if you take the calculations based on this, the sniper is actually slower, because of course if a sniper and an AR player are both standing in front of each other, the sniper should be able to win that gunfight if the AR player isn't ADS. If you look at my gameplay, if you look at Ferg's gameplay or any pros or anything like that, you will see that when we come to an enemy, we're already ADS. We're not going ahead and scoping in from not being scoped in. That's how you die faster. And the reason why the snipers get that benefit is because of the skill taken to use it. And on top of that, the many nerfs that a sniper has, but we'll get into that later. But in terms of just the ADS speed, that little thing, that's me, and that's my rebuttal to that right there. But yeah, this is the end. I basically thought I was gonna put this part at the beginning or whatever. Hope you guys did enjoy it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and yeah, hopefully this cleared up any discrepancies or whatever. But this has been a video, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Adios. I didn't end it off right. No, goddamn.